It's just me or people dunking on supports by saying they're too OP and stuff. To be honest, if they get nerfed any further, the role will shrink to just damage supports and all healing might walk out the door. Dear God, imagine the auto-healing getting play of the game because no one can heal, lol. Of course, jokes aside, I do think they are in a good spot. The DPS passive hits hard, anti hasn't been nerfed, so you get that at least to hinder them further, and their healing is good enough to contribute to teamfights but not make it a landslide. And I'm just more so surprised that people don't like them currently and might want them nerfed. To be honest, as a support main, it caught me off guard. Do people want healing or, I don't know, to be honest. What do people find wrong with them anyways? Is there a specific case or two where they could be nerfed, or who knows? Let me know down below so I can see other people's perspectives, but from my own, they are just fine and dandy. Right, let's talk about supports, and specifically one. Ana. I glaze Ana. I'm a certified Ana glazer. I admit it, I am a little bit biased because I love Ana's design, but it is indeed time that we address Ana and Ana being overpowered. Now, people are going to say, Ana's not meta, how is she overpowered? To that I respond, you are a human being with the ability to use critical thinking, apply logic, maybe think about it for a little bit longer than 5 seconds. Something can be overpowered and not be meta. Illari is not meta. She's pretty fucking overpowered. Wait until Sigma's strong again and then see how overpowered Illari is. People are going to be like, this character's fucking dumb. But the character's dumb the whole time. Anyway, Ana. What makes Ana so overpowered, right? Why do people complain about Ana? People are going to complain about Ana because the nade a lot. They don't like the nade. Although, I dislike the nade for a different reason, okay? Now, you're probably thinking, I talk about Ana a lot. I love Ana, and the way I describe Ana implies that I don't have a problem with it. It's a very proactive ability. It can be used in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of decision making with it. It's high impact if you're good at using it. And it's not like reactionary dog shit where you just kind of use it to protect yourself and that's it. And you'd be right. So what is it that I complain about with the nade, right? The nade should be perfect design because I've said it is. Why would I change my opinion? And the thing is I haven't changed my opinion. I've always thought about this. I thought about this when it comes to nade. The problem with nade is not how easy it is to use, how difficult it is to use. It's not how fast it is. It's not how big the AoE is. It's none of that. It's not even the anti. It's not the anti either. It's not the fact that it makes you not heal anymore. And it's not the fact that it boosts the amount of healing that teammates receive. That's not it either. So what is it about the nade that I hate so much? The thing I hate about the nade is that it does, and I shit you not, dead serious, no bullshit, 90 fucking damage. 90. 90. 10 short of 100. 20 short of a Dragon Blade swing. 90 fucking damage. 90. And it's also 90 fucking healing. 90 healing. And another thing about Ana that I'm going to complain about is the fact that they buffed her healing damage to 75 instead of 70. Now, Ana obviously benefits from larger health bars because she has burst healing. So, the change from 200 to 250 benefited Ana a lot because she likes healing a higher health bar because the burst is then more effective in that larger health bar, if you know what I'm saying. So, she benefited from that too. But back to the nade. So, you dive an Ana as Genji, right? You dive the Ana as Genji. What happens? You're fighting it as tiny hitbox with consistent 75 burst damage, where she looks at the floor and presses E, and what happens is she gets healed for 90 healing. 90 healing. 90. 90 fucking healing. 90. She then does 90 damage to you. 90. 20 short of a blade swing. 90 fucking damage, by the way. 90 damage. You then become invulnerable to getting healed. You get antied, which is fine. And then she can just shoot you, and she also has sleep dart, and she also has a tiny hitbox. That's what people don't like about Ana anymore. Have you noticed that no one complained about Ana at all? People were generally okay with Ana. Then, out of nowhere, a couple of changes happen, and now Ana's really annoying. That's weird. The anti-nade is really annoying. The sleep dart is really annoying. Her healing and damage output is really annoying. The nade damage and the nade healing, really annoying. Why is it that for 6 years, even longer than that really, before Season 9, technically 7 years or so, no one ever complained about Ana? Ana wasn't a problem. Why is that? Sleep dart was never a problem, nade was never a problem, the burst damage was never a problem, healing was never a problem, her small hitbox was never a problem. Do you know why it was never a problem? It was never a problem because her entire kit, in its entirety, was purely proactive. The whole thing was proactive. Everything about it. Every single part of her kit had multiple decisions to be made. And if you made the wrong one, you could be punished for it. Right? Let's say, I'm scared of getting dove, and I have nade and sleep dart. Well, what can I use nade for? I can use nade to heal myself, I can use nade to heal a teammate, I can use my nade to anti the person diving me, I can use my nade to anti the enemy team, I can use the nade for a lot of things. I can use the sleep dart, use the sleep dart for someone beating up my Rhine, use the sleep dart for my teammate getting dove, use the sleep dart for myself getting dove, use the sleep dart to create a bit more space by applying pressure to the tank, making so my tank can press W. There was a ton of applications for all of these things. Every single part of Ana's kit had a lot of proactivity, it had a lot of human error, it had a lot of decision making applied to it, or attached to it, that made it fun and interactive. She had nothing for free. If she wanted something, she had to earn it. What is it now about Ana that people talk about? Oh, she can just permanently sleep the tank all day. There's no decision making. I just sleep the tank, I get value because it's 5v5. I can just permanently sleep the tank. What do you notice? Less decision making. Nade. I'm just going to hold my nade for either anting the tank so he can't play the game anymore and we just win, or nading myself. Less decision making. Less things to do with the nade. The nade is bigger value for free. Therefore, it's more annoying. It became more reactionary because the benefits of it became way larger, meaning that reacting to the perfect scenario for it is more beneficial than seeking out the perfect scenario with proactivity, due to the fact that it is inherently more impactful. It's why weaker cooldowns are better for the game, because weaker cooldowns promote proactivity typically, because using them wrong isn't generally an enormous deal, due to the fact that it wasn't going to win you the fight by default anyway. Why is it that people hold on to Suzu all fight, but Genji doesn't hold on to Dash all fight? Because Dash is a weaker ability, meaning it can be used more often, you can try more playmaking with it. It doesn't matter if you don't have it in a lot of cases, because it's not that important. However, you can't do that with Suzu, because if you do that with Suzu, you're fucked. You don't have your game-winning ability on you anymore, so you have to use it more sparingly, you have to use it more reactionary, you have to wait for the perfect moment for it, which is what's happening to Nade. Nade has become stronger and stronger, making it more reactionary, because it's better to use it in the perfect scenario than it is to try and playmake with it, because if you use it in the perfect scenario, you automatically win for doing that. You win by default for doing it. So why would you bother trying to make a play where that you might win? Why would you bother being proactive and trying to make a play where you might win if you use it, when you could just use it reactionarily and win by default for using it? That's the problem. That's the problem with every hero in the game almost, is they're all reactionary. Meaning, if I want to dive an Ana, like for example, I'm playing Genji, the enemy team is an Ana, a high-level Ana player is going to go, well, the Genji wants to dive me, I'm going to hold on to my nade, so that if he ever dives me, I just throw it at my feet, and I'm fine. I get a bunch of burst healing, I am then easier to peel for, because I can receive more healing. Then he has to run away because he's anti, and he's taking 90 fucking damage, 90 damage, 90 damage. So there's that, right? Obviously, that's a problem. How do you fix it? It's easy. You just make the cooldowns weaker. Why is it that all throughout early Overwatch, all the cooldowns were weak? Think of a cooldown in early Overwatch that was a straight up win condition if you press the button. I can't really think of any, to be honest. Maybe I'm being biased. If you can think of one, let me know, because I genuinely can't think of any. Maybe Recall? Recall's a good one. Recall was the only ability in the game where you were incentivized to use it perfectly and not necessarily proactively. You could use it proactively, but you didn't necessarily have to, because it was so good that using it perfectly was more valuable. Recall's a good example, but I don't think Recall's that bad, because Recall is attached to a character that's extremely difficult to play, very easy to shut down, hard to get value on, takes a lot of game sense, a lot of mechanical skill, and they have to fight for their value. The only part of them that's a little bit kind of reactionary and a little bit annoying is the recall. But I admit, the recall doesn't really follow my core design philosophy, and that necessarily doesn't bother me all that much. Now, recall could be nicer, but it's fundamental to our core hero design that she keeps recall. So I'm 50-50 on recall. I generally like it because of the way it's actually built. It's not annoying. It's not an annoying reactionary ability, but it is a reactionary ability, and I tend to not like those. So that is one. I do admit that is one. But notice how over the course of Overwatch, reaction has become more important than being proactive, right? Nade was weaker, used it proactively. Nade stronger, it's now a win condition, use it reactionarily because it's your win condition. You can't afford to fuck it up anymore because it's your win condition. You cannot afford to potentially fuck it up through human error, so you take the path of least resistance with it, the easiest method to get value on it all the time, and that's the best way to use it because it's strength. It's naturally strong, making it so no matter how you use it, you're getting value, so you may as well use it in the best case scenario because it's easy to use and high impact. That's a big issue. Think of any other hero, and this applies to them. I guarantee, think of any annoying hero in the game, I promise you, think of any annoying hero in the game, and apply this logic to them. Are they more proactive or more reactionary? All of the annoying characters are reactionary. Very, very few, if any of them, are proactive. And that's the problem with Overwatch. Overwatch's core design philosophy 8 years ago was create a complicated game, make it easier over time. Why is it that when the game was really complicated, it was adored by casuals? They loved it. They loved the fucking game. Now, the game has become easier. Why is it that the casual players don't like it anymore? Why is it that the hardcore players don't like it anymore? The professional players, the competitive players, why do they hate it? Why do the casual players hate it? That's weird. It's almost like when you make a game that's very difficult, it's more accessible by everyone because you are given exactly worthy of your value. If you know what I'm saying. You earn your value, meaning if you're bad, you don't earn a lot of value. If you're good, you earn a lot of value. You get rewarded for improving. So the shit Ana player sees the good Ana player and goes, if I get good, I can get that much value. If I get good, I learn how to play it, I'm going to get good and do it. Do you know what the bad Ana player thinks now when they look at the good Ana player? They're going, wow, we play exactly the same. We're both just sitting doing fucking nothing until something happens, and then we're pressing sleep on the tank and nade on ourselves, and we're fine. That's why. There's no difference anymore. Name the difference between a Grandmaster player Suzuing their tank and a Bronze player Suzuing their tank. It's the same. There's no difference. There's no human error. There's no more skill expression. Nothing. It's all gone. All the reactionary gameplay is boring and dogshit, and it's ruining the game. Think about, like I said earlier, think about any character in the game that you find annoying. I guarantee they're a reaction-based character. Almost certainly. Almost guaranteed. The people that are complaining about some of the proactive heroes tend to be bad. No good player complains about Genji. No good player complains about Tracer. No good player complains about heroes like that. Why do we hate Widowmaker? Reactionary. Why do we hate Ana out of nowhere? Why was she amazing for 8 years and now she's horrible? Because she became reactionary. Why do we hate Suzu? It's reactionary. Why do we hate Orisa? All of her cooldowns are reactionary. I'm in danger. Press Fortify. I'm in danger. Press Javelin Spin. I'm in danger. Spear the guy away from me. It's all reactionary dog shit. None of it incentivizes proactivity. None of it incentivizes playmaking. It's all hold on to your win condition button until the perfect moment and press it. That's the entire game. Our game turned into an extremely complex game with a ton of decision making, human error, potential, playmaking, tons of so much, and it was replaced by reactionary garbage, and it ruined the fucking game. Okay? That's why the game sucks. And that's the video. It's another one where I talk about the same fucking thing for the 17th day in a row. I love all of you. You guys make me very happy. I love you all. I hope you have a good day. If you're eating food, I hope it's delicious. If you're not eating food, okay. Goodbye. I love you. Have a good day. Goodbye.